ago, and I have not been able to stop thinking about it since. Renata lived alone in a ground-floor apartment in Porto, Portugal. Small place, one bedroom, the kind of apartment where you can hear everything the building does around you. Pipes groaning, upstairs neighbors walking, the front door of the lobby buzzing open. She knew every sound that place made. That was important, because one night in February she heard a sound she had never heard before. It was around 2 a.m. She was in bed, not quite asleep, doing that thing where your eyes are closed but your brain is still running. And she heard breathing, not her breathing. Slow, deliberate breathing coming from inside her bedroom closet. She told herself it was the radiator. She told herself it was the building settling. She lay there for 20 minutes telling herself every single thing except the truth. Then the breathing stopped. And that, she said, was so much worse. Because something was still in there. Something had just decided to stop letting her hear it. Renata grabbed her phone and called her boyfriend, Marcus, who lived across the city. She whispered to him what was happening, and he stayed on the line while she worked up the nerve to cross the room. She said her legs felt like concrete. She said the 6 steps between her bed and that closet door felt like the longest walk of her life. Marcus was talking to her, keeping her grounded, and she reached out and grabbed the handle. She pulled it open. A man was standing inside her closet. He was tall, thin, wearing a dark coat, and he was staring directly at her face. Not surprised, not startled, just staring like he had been expecting this exact moment. Renata screamed and ran out of the apartment barefoot into the street. Police came. They searched the building. They found the man 3 floors up inside the apartment of an elderly woman named Dona Cecilia who had been on vacation for 2 weeks. He had been living there, using her food, sleeping in her bed, wearing her dead husband's clothes. And investigators found something else inside Dona Cecilia's apartment. On the kitchen table, there was a notebook. Inside it were handwritten schedules. Renata's schedules. What time she left for work. What time she came home. What time her lights went out. Weeks and weeks of careful, patient observation. He had not been hiding in Renata's closet because he broke in that night. He had been practicing. The man was arrested, and Renata moved out the following morning, and the police never fully explained how he had gotten a key to her apartment in the first place. Some doors were never meant to be opened, but the ones that should terrify you are the ones that were already unlocked from the inside. If these shadows reached out to you tonight, follow us for more. New stories every single night. Sleep well if you can.